Peter, managing woodland for farmers appears to be coming back into fashion.
Absolutely. I mean, I think up until now, woodland in this country, it's a hell of a generalisation, but it's been really badly managed. We just haven't done much with our woodlands. Whereas now, I think there's a lot of interest. I'm certainly getting a lot of calls about managing woodland. And I think the reason behind that is that the new stewardship scheme now includes woodland. So the grants for woodland come underneath Natural England's sort of oversight. So overview. So that's great. So they'll be looking after and encouraging a lot more habitat management for wildlife as well as timber. The other big thing I think is that a lot of the woodland now is becoming much more viable. It's going to start paying. So there's quite good value in wood for wood fuel, wood chip, but also actually just logs for fire. And I think put those all together plus a grant, and suddenly you can start to manage your woods, perhaps not for profit, but certainly you can get them managing. Now, the spin-off benefits for that, if you run a shoot, the biggest number of pheasants we've ever located have been associated with coppice woodland. And the wildlife will just pile back in, all the warblers and the butterflies and species like that. So getting our woods managed again and back into a nice rotation, with perhaps things like coppice hazel coming up, depending on where you are. We're here in Hampshire. Then that might also give you value in the future if you can have blocks of good coppice hazel.
You're not only opening up blocks of woodland, but you're also opening up rides.
Absolutely, and here's a really good example of up here. What we're trying to do is, between the blocks, opening up rides, let the light in, leave a few trees, but that enables the wildlife to move around from block to block. So a butterfly, for instance, can leave the block that we've just managed and spread up through the ride and then colonise a new block that there weren't any there before. Also, it's quite important from a shooting point of view. We stand a lot of the guns within the larger blocks of woodland along these more open rides.